right now. Right now, I have something I want to drop on, but it's going to be dependent on your response, right? So let me know how you're feeling right now. Just let me know how you're feeling right now. I feel grateful for this moment. I feel grateful for this moment. Good evening, ma. I feel thankful for this amazing opportunity. Just drop on the chat and let me know how you feel right now, right? I need those energy. And also, while we do this, I want every one of you to do something. Go to the Telegram group chat where you got this link from. For those of you who got the link from the Telegram group chat, go to the group chat and type in the word "We are live." Type in. I want to see if some of you have typed it yet. Just drop in the word "We are live." Every single person on this call right now. You never can tell. You could get a cash bonus if you just follow instructions, right? I want everybody to go to the chat and type in "We are live" on the chat box on the Telegram group chat. If you got the link from the WhatsApp group chat, type in the word "We are live." No, not on this call. Type in on either the Telegram group chat, the Telegram channel, or the WhatsApp group chat. Go and type in "We are live" on the Telegram channel or the WhatsApp group chat. Right? Kindly drop the Telegram group link. Oh, you don't have it? Send it global. Where did you get access to this call from? Also, I want to welcome every single one of you once again. My name is Emmanuel. I'm super excited. So far it's been an amazing journey in this space. But I'm much more interested and grateful. I'm much more thankful and grateful for this opportunity of awareness, right? Before I give it over to the man of the moment, I want you all to do me a favor very quickly. I just remembered. I want you all to do me a favor. Please go on the chat box and drop in where you're connecting from. It's very important. Please do that. On the group chat, let me see where each and every one of you are connecting from. I have so many of you on this call right now. Just go to the group chat. Go to the Zoom chat, rather. Go to the Zoom chat on this call and tell me where you're connecting from. Tell me where you're connecting from very quickly. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I know we still have some latecomers who will join this call eventually. Hopefully, they won't need so much information before they join in. Okay, so I see Turning Global is connecting from Nsukka in Enugu State. It's been a while I've been there. Good to have you on the call. I was Nsukka today. I see Blaze from Cameroon. How's Cameroon today? What continent is Cameroon in? Please just let me know on the Zoom chat. I see Blessing from Enugu State. I see Ami Bright from Enugu State. Good to have you on the call. I see Enugu. Oh, really? I see Felix from Akwa Ibom. How's Akwa Ibom today? I see Feli from Kenya. How is Kenya today? I believe that would be Nairobi, Kenya. That's the capital, if I'm not mistaken. I see Williams from Delta. I see Emmanuel from Enugu. Looks like we have Enugus. We have the Enugus folks dominating this call. That's interesting. Well, my name is Emmanuel, and I'm connecting from Lagos, Nigeria. It's been a cold weather since morning. It's been raining, it's been drizzling, it's been doing everything in between. We're thankful for the fact that what it is we do in this space. I see Promise from Enugu as well. We're thankful for the fact that what we do in this space, we're not restricted to doing it based on the weather. Right? How many of you trade Forex? Type in Forex on the chat box. How many of you are traders? Right? You understand the simplicity. You understand the amazing opportunity we have. Right? You get to do whatever it is you do from the comfort of your home, like I am right now, or even from the comfort of your car, if you're mobile, or from the comfort of wherever it is you are. Right? And then without further ado, I have an amazing gentleman. He's someone who has been instrumental in my success in this space. He's helped myself and so many individuals attain independence in the foreign exchange market space. Right? I personally have been trading Forex for over 5 years now, full-time. I'm full-time into this. I do not do any other thing to earn other than trading Forex. And personally, I've also been able to impact others in achieving independence in this space. But he's going to be sharing an amazing information with each and every one of you today. One information that I mean, I've been involved in it for about 2 weeks now, and I've seen how simple. I mean, I've not seen a system that makes Forex so simple and easy the way this platform does. Right. So one thing I want you to do right now is, if you're distracted, if you're in an environment that is distractive, if it's your wife, if it's your husband that is about to distract you, you want to beg them to allow you, to let you concentrate on this call for the next 15, 20, 25 minutes thereabout. You want to pay rapt attention to the information this gentleman is going to share with you. Right? For most of you, you know him already, but for those of you who do not know him, he goes by the name Mr. Kevin Moore, an amazing individual and one of the educators in this incredible platform he is going to be sharing with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want you all to drop in some ones on the chat box. The number one. Drop in some ones on the chat box to welcome and celebrate the host of this call, Mr. Kevin Moore. Are you on, sir?
I am on. Can you guys hear me okay?
Loud
All right,
and
guys,
clear,
hear me okay? Put 100 on the chat. Super grateful to be here. I want to welcome each and everyone on this call right now. And I also want to take the opportunity, to lay the foundations of every heart here right now. I do not come to speak of my own way, but I know that I'm here today, by the will of God, by the grace of God, and I want to first give the platform to God. I want to thank Him for every life that is here today, for the opportunity He has granted us. I want to say thank you, Lord. Thank you for every expectation here today. I open my heart, but you speak. You know the desires of everyone that is here today. Reach out to them. The information is valuable. Help the heart of everyone to see what they need to see, not just what I have to say. That at the end of the day, through this opportunity, glory will be brought to your name in Jesus' name. Amen. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking our time. This is day 2 of this amazing launch, and it's just going to be a series of launch. A new movement has begun, and we're trying our best to do right by helping those around us, those within our community of communication, get this information. But it all goes back to why. I need everybody to type why on the chat. Okay, why? So it goes back to why. Type the word why on the chat. So important. Um, I posted something earlier. I think it's by Jim Rohn. The difference between the rich people and the poor people, or people who are struggling financially, is simply thinking. All right, your ability to think your way through life. Not thinking as in worrying, but having enough time to process life, to live in the environment of thought. People are connected to a life they don't even have time to be themselves. They don't have time to process life. They just get into the garbage in, garbage out, trying to fend for a living. When you have opportunities like this, what they do is they set you up. You don't know what is in tomorrow except you prove. See, tomorrow happens today through your thinking. For those of you who's on this call right now, for some of you, you're used to opportunities, stepping into opportunities. You hear what people say, you probably even getting to do what people do, but there is no difference, and it all comes to this word, action. The information I'm going to share with you right now is a very meaningful information. It's changing the lives of people. And a lot of people are involved in this environment. A lot of people know about the information. A lot of people are involved in trading. But what makes the difference, okay, in those who get big results, sustainable results over a period of time, is the type of actions they take based on guided information. Okay, so our goal here today is to do the path of information. A lot of people are informed, okay, but a lot of people get deformed information that leads to deform. Just because people are trading and you start trading doesn't mean you're going to get successful in trading. In fact, I can promise you, trading has caused a lot of harm than good in the general scene of the world environment. Okay, what does that mean? A lot of people come into this space, over 90%, okay, right about now, the numbers are dropping. Over 80% of people who step into the space over a first period of 18 months, okay, 9 to 18 months, fail, have bad experiences. Okay, now is a large percentage now succeed if they hold on and they get into the right, because you learn by time, you learn from your experiences. Some people learn from their experiences and they get off. Why are we putting ourselves together to share this, or why am I saying this right now? It goes back to 2018. Some of you know me here today. I've been committed to this environment of trading going 7 years right now. The decision I made to get into this trading environment, I've been on it for 7 years. And guess what? I've produced results. Today, I have people who are living by trading, people who shifted their environment. Emmanuel is just one of them. All right, and I see, I have people who are in the process of shifting their family just because they have the right information. Now in 2018, I made my decision to come into this Forex space. Something must have happened to me. Success is really just learning about what happens to people. What did they do to get successful? And putting yourself in the position to take the same actions in the line of the same why or purpose, and you get the same result. It's not a gamble. If you play consistent with the same rules of success, you are going to get result in success. Many people just want to get results. The whole idea of being successful is not getting results. It's not result that leads to success. Success builds results. Okay. So when I came into this environment 6 years ago, the reason I love this opportunity right now is it mirrors the same timing opportunity in an advanced model like I had in 2018. I found an opportunity. I never loved Forex. In fact, before I came into this environment, I hated Forex. I thought Forex was something that, people are using to just deceive people. Even the people who are doing it don't really have a clear picture of what it is. But I'm someone who changed. I got into the mentorship environment or leadership environment, and I realized that I'm a product of the person that I know, which is myself. The things I know, the things I do, the people I follow, I'm a product of them. So if I have to get into a new terrain, I realize that the first thing I have to do is start learning from people who get results, people who have the result, and I realized that what I knew about Forex was limited. I saw a system, okay, that people can connect to, that they were learning the skill set, leveraging resource, and they were earning money daily. This is not I was told. They shared it with me. I was in an environment where my partners, they were involved in the business at the time. And they had students coming into a room in my office because we had different offices. And they would join a live session. These guys, they don't really even know how to trade. They will join live session, okay? And they will connect to an educator. They will call trades. They will copy the trade from the live educator. And the trade is either going to two things happen in the market, either win or lose. And I see these people winning most of the time. Out of every 5 to 10 trades they'll take, they're going to win over 80% of the trade. And we celebrate. Guess what they're celebrating at the time? I'm not here to tell and see. I'm not in the position, or my life has not really been in the position of inspiring people with money. I inspire people with process. People who see process eventually have money, but people who see money eventually don't do process. So I know I stay on the back, I show process, okay, because process will always lead to money. So I saw people making $10. I see young individuals, sliding from school and they were making $10, $50, $100. And I was inspired. I said, wow, this is good. This is not joining this is not really, I knew how we made money then. And I saw these people were independently launching into a market that is trading, and they can trade. And guess what? Most of these individuals watch these videos and they get to learn the same things they're doing, and they are doing it on their own, even after the live session. So I saw two things there: ability to connect and learn, and ability to leverage learning. Put two on the chat. If you go, I'm just using this story to highlight the opportunity of what we're moving into the big gains. So I need you to grab the information. Put two. Okay, if you want to be successful in anything, have access to people who are successful that are willing to teach you. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as you have access, you can become successful. I'm a proof of success because I had access. So to me, they had information to learn, a consistent classroom virtually that they connect to resources, live trading to learn live and earn live. Now, resources to practice what they're learning and get result to master the skill. And now, even without the live session, these individuals, they will call trades in the classroom because now they were not holding sessions and they'll call trades and people will make money. I said, this is something that I can build on. 2 years later, I made a decision because of that. I got connected to the system, all right, in partnership, and I started learning. 2 years later, I became one of the educators of that same platform because I saw something that I wanted to leverage on, something that works. All right, put work on the chat, something that works. But there is something that many people don't like to hear. The system did not work for me. All right. I worked the system. The system works, but it didn't work for me. If that is, sometimes I'm not coming to tell anyone who's here today, listen to me, okay? I want you guys to hear the truth because every decision, one of the things I promise, we're going to arm you with information that will help you make the right decision. I am not going to promise you anything that this system will work for you, but I can promise you that what we are showing you today works. And we are going to help you work it for yourself. It all comes back to you, but we want to give you something that works. Does that make sense? With 100 on chat. Okay. It works. Why? There is access to education. 3 things I love. There is access to resources, tools to leverage and earn money, even if you're not an expert. And there's access to leverage. It means you don't have to do this thing by your experience, okay, and the heavy lifting. You can leverage resource. So there are tools like scanners, like signals that you can leverage and you can earn money. There are educational resources that you can leverage, and now there is a network for you to build passive income, massive leverage. It works. Okay. I've been here for just less than a month. Before I came in, I had to take my time to look for what I know people need. There are things that are happening in this space right now that are the major challenges. Everybody knows today, it's a true story and it's a belief story that Forex is one of the biggest skill any individuals, whether old, whether adult, early age, teenagers, wherever class of category you fall on the age span, it can change your life financially. It works. But people are having challenges in major areas like learning access, mentorship access. Now a lot of people have money access. Okay. Now I'll say this with all honesty because sometimes we make these things so easy, people feel I can just do it. No, this is not for everyone. Normally, Forex is for the elite. Okay. I need everybody to type the word elite. I really need to communicate a message. There should be a hunger. If you're here on this call and you're looking for someone to convince you, okay, and you're not doing $1,000, $3,000 a month, and you're looking for someone to convince you to make money, this information is not for you. Put the word elite on the chat so that I can give you an information that will make you think about the way you think. Elite. Okay, so Forex was designed for banks, leveraging money, moving finance, okay, commerce. It is not for individuals. Okay, the reason individuals were added to this platform is someone thought they can collect the money from individuals because they will be interested in being part of this. Individuals are used for the noise of emotions. That I will not teach on this session, but when you guys get to the environment where you want to learn, you're going to understand. But this truth is important on this call. I didn't share it in the last one. So someone will know why they are making the decision and what to do with it. So because some people are not pre-informed, what I say, that's why a lot of people fail. Okay, because they just think they can come in here and do what other people are doing. It was already programmed not in favor of those who are ignorant. Okay, it was designed for the elite. Elite means those who have finance, money. Okay, so if you do not have that understanding, you will come here and be a gambler. But there was a loophole. Listen to me carefully. There is a loophole in Forex. If you leverage mentorship. I need everybody to put mentorship on the chat. There are people that are smart. They've gone ahead of you and they are part of the elite. But when they started, they weren't the elite. But they leverage a system that got them into the elite class. It means they now have enough money to what? Run the market based on a program strategy and concept. And now they can follow the banks and make money with the banks because why? They have data of learning, okay, skill. Now, when you come in, this is the same thing you were supposed to do, beat in through the loophole. But what people do, they go into this market behaving like the banks. And they don't have what it takes. Banks have liquidity. They can move a market, buy or sell. A bank can sell a market and buy it at the same time, and they will make money. All right. They may not make money that day, but they have the volume to make money on both pairs, on both analysis. Now, when people come, they come in with based on the mindset of what they are quickly exposed to profit. And the statistics shows that they lose over time. But I tell you this, okay, I'm giving you kind of like a data to consider the way you think, not what you are thinking about. When you come into this space, if you have the mindset, it's a humility mindset. I am not probably yet the elite, okay? But do I have an elite class I can get access to and behave under the guidance of an elite? If you do that over a period of 2 to 3 years, you are going to what? Master the act of using this loophole. That is all what we did. Coming in here and not doing what we think we can do, we leverage resources that were created by the elite, we leverage our learning, and we earn through tools that can master this market. I tell you guys this, when I came into this platform, we had access to tools, but these tools made us a lot of money, but they are not compared to the tools that are in the market today. Mostly the tools this platform has brought into space. One of the biggest reasons I signed up a partnership with this company is one, I already knew education is key. They have it, okay? But there's something about the challenge of people, mostly in our environment. People need, how many of you know that people need quick results? Let me know in chat, quick result. People love quick results. People love instant validation, okay? Now, the challenge is people have pressure in finance. They are looking for any means to mitigate those. So Forex gives you that opportunity to mitigate, but there's a price you have to pay. Okay, but people are not willing to pay the price. Those who are willing to pay the price eventually leave that environment of pressure. Now, what this company has that I thought was wonderful to leverage is this. They have instant tools that can give you instant results. Put instant results in the chat. I'm not kidding. I'm here. If you guys have known me in this space, there are certain things that are dangerous. Okay, this company has tools that are very dangerous. I'm using the word dangerous because it's positive. It's a positive word, but it is not positive for those who are not well groomed and they come here. It's dangerous because I can't manage them. So over the space of 2 weeks, I took a look at the result of the tools of this company. If you're a trader, we live in a world where artificial intelligence is in place. Before in the trading market, what we used to call scanners were programming of strategies, okay, based on certain codes. And when those codes are fulfilled in the market, it will create a trade idea. But what we are experiencing with this platform today, it is not an algorithmic programming. It is an artificial intelligence scanning the market based off on real-time analysis and probabilities. And it is crazy. Okay. We are on the weekend. We got to share a couple of things. We showed the market. I'm still going to show, but I'm all about the tools. The tools got me. Okay. That a lot of people who do trading today came from the environment of they were in business or they are doing 9 to 5. They are looking for a means to retire. If you guys agree with me, all right, put 10 on the chat. Some people go in to shift their stream of income because there was stress in doing the 9 to 5 or the hurdles of managing a business in a world that inflation is taking away money. Okay, so they needed a space where they could do something from their mobile phone, and with little time they can earn money. Put 10 on the chat if you guys agree with me. This is a class. Okay, now there is another class of people who think I am going to school, but there is no potential of my certificate because why? There is overpopulation of people coming at the same time and there are less job opportunities. I need to find a skill, and Forex fit that category to bless. Put 100 on the chat if you agree with me. Okay, but what people don't know, okay, or what people don't really fully understand is it is the same where you're coming from. The narratives are the same, just amplified, more potential. So when these tools, what they do, okay, is if you are busy and you are coming into this environment, the pressure of just managing time is taken care of. Because why? When we tell people that I'm a trader, I'm a trader, okay? But I'm getting off, I'm taking that time from trading. Every person that I know that I've been in trading environment, I diversifying because why? I can't trade for 3 hours no more. Okay, I only trade in a day, maximum 2 hours. So because I am an entrepreneur, I'm trying to use my time to, because why? What I need to make in a day as a goal, I can make it in less than an hour, family. In less than 30 minutes, I can do a daily goal. Sometimes I cannot even come into a trading market and I've done my goal for the day. Because why? We live in a world of artificial assistance. And these are the things, okay, this company has put in place. And I thought to myself, this is the direction I'm going, creating tools and services that will help people mitigate the pressure of time. Now, this company has it in a system, and all you just need to do is follow a step-to-step guideline and you can get access. So I want to show you, I just want to give you guys, I know I've been speaking, I'm speaking from my heart, okay, but I want to do a quick login. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me know where I'm sharing from. What can you guys see on the screen? You guys type it on chat. So if you're here on this call, the title of this launch is Big Gains, which means I am focused on the gains that will come from you leveraging the trading environment and actually mastering the skill. Okay. So I want to show you guys. So this is practically the company. The name of the company I've partnered with is GFO. Okay, it's a United States-based company with strong leadership, but I was blown away by their product. I was key. I've always been key in education. So they have education. So when you come into this platform, you're going to see. So let me click on home. So everything I've talked about, this is the interface that gives you everything. I don't know, my screen is frozen. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. So there's education in Forex, crypto, e-commerce, social media, mindset. Okay. We are very interested in the Forex market. So this is what you have. Irrespective of where you're coming from, you have the beginners module, you have the intermediate module, then you have advanced. So even if you're an advanced trader, but there are still things that are shaky about your strategy, you want to come perfect them. Okay. Here you're going to have access. Now, these are educators on the platform that you can leverage live. Okay, they have courses, but they also come on live to teach you, train you, and trade with you on certain times of the day in a week. All right. Some of them come twice a week, some of 3 times, some 5 times a week. All right. All you just need to do is plug in and learn from them. I am an educator on this platform. This is myself. So guess what? I don't need to do what I am doing here right now. The company can do it. I already have a lot of students I'm educating and they are learning from me. I can sit here right now. People are learning from me. At the end of the month, I get paycheck. Guess what? I got paid yesterday. Okay. So I don't need to do what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing this because I know where I am coming from. Okay. And so I come in live. You guys know what I do. I help people make money in real time, live on the session, money in minutes. I'm a hybrid educator. I trade Forex and I trade binary. So I've leveraged that opportunity for everyone who's in this company globally to join my classes and earn from me. Okay. Now, it didn't end there. We're not stopping there. We're taking advantage of this is something that, well, it blew my mind. Okay. So irrespective of where you're coming from, imagine, okay, after joining a live session or you're plugging in to learn, you're giving yourself time to really learn the education, but you have a trading account, okay, and a practice account that you can start from, and you just come into a scanner. Okay, we have this is one of the, for me, I've not really tested a lot. Maybe that's what I saw people getting results with, which is the trend wave scanner. Okay. This literally has an AI that scans the market and tell you where to buy, where to exit, where the different, where the invalidation point, which is risk. It gives you the risk. Okay. So this trade was called, this is one of the trade that was called, I think it was on Thursday or Friday. Yeah. Okay. It leaked the market as an entry. This was it. Came back, leaked it as an entry. People got in and it had done TP1, all right, to almost, I think it almost got to what, TP5. You don't want to know the risk to reward. All you needed to do, you didn't need to analyze this market, was just to plug in when it called the trade. So there are guidelines. There's a PDF for you to understand how to use this scanner, even as a beginner. Within your first 2-3 days, you can start trading with this. Okay, with few confirmation, you can scan. And the beautiful thing is, it don't just it's not a program trade. The trades are happening in real time. Okay, you can use it to scan any of your favorite pairs. So let's say you do USD JPY. I'm on the weekend right now, so you probably not be seeing the movement. You won't be seeing the movement, but guess what? Before the week ended, this market just triggered a USD JPY buy. This market has just triggered. Okay, sorry. Let me put this thing on. That was a disturbing call. I'm sorry. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. And all you just need to do is follow the confirmation. There is another confirmation to check. Just because you came here, this is calling it for a buy. It's an AI. So you need what we call strategy alignment. Okay. There's another tool to confirm, and you can go use the tool to look at, very simple confirmation. All right. To just go look. What do you need to do? Another set of confirmation. Now it has been called for a buy, but you want to know, okay, if the sentiment of the market, okay, is aligning with this buy, just to give you more confirmation. And this is what this scanner does. Key shot. Okay, so I just come in here and I go to USD JPY. I just love this tool. I can talk on this tool like all day. Okay, and I will just confirm, am I buying? Buy. Up means buy. Above means buy. But there is a certain timeline. When I looked at that market, I was on 1 hour, which means if I'm on 1 hour, between the 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 4 hour, I have to have all blue. If all are blue and all these prices are above, okay, that trade means it's ready to buy. I can buy, put a stop loss, and put my take profit. That's the only thing that I have to do. And out of every 10 trades you're taking, you're going to win over 7 trades. How many of you think that's good enough? Okay, good enough. I kid you not. I was blown away. Okay, I'm going to bring someone on the call right now. I was privileged to have him on my first call. I'm still privileged to have him here today. Okay, he's just going to share a little bit about himself. But see, guys, be careful. There are certain monies you people will hear about trading. You may lose yourself. Mostly when you are a trader, you think, am I not in the same market? How many of you have been there? You've been trading. When people are sharing results, you will be like, is it not the same market I'm trading? Okay, so I'm just going to bring a friend here right now. Okay, to just share his story. And what he's just going to tell you is about the same tools that he's using with this same company. All right. He's one of the students of this company. He's helping other students as well. So he's making money from both ends, but he's really crushing this market, helping other people also crush the market. Okay. His name is Emmanuel Mboto. Please, are you here? Are you there? Are you free from? I know you had an engagement, but you had to take out time to just join. Okay. You can actually just share your experience with the team right now. Emmanuel Boto, are you there? I just want to show you guys some results. So I want him to, I know you had a tight engagement. Okay, yeah.
Hello. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. I'm not even back home yet, but I just said, okay, fine. Let me just hop on this call. Well, I've been in this trading system for 1 year plus, and trust me, being in this platform trading has never been so easy. I myself was someone who loved to analyze and make my own signal, but since I came into this platform, I won't say I've been lazy. It's just that I've let's say the platform created more time for myself. Why? Because most time I was too busy to hop on other activities. Like now, I'm learning stuff about YouTube. I have time to play golf and badminton. Like I do have time for myself. Why? Because I don't have to make the signals I'm supposed to use to trade because the scanners and educators are doing amazing job. I've been sharing few of my results and that of my team as well. And here is it. Okay, fine. This is how this kind of looks like. Mr. Canry must have showed you how it looks. Now they gave an entry, the exit, and the invalidation, and all I did was to take the trade. It was buy gold, and I made over $1,232. This was on Wednesday, and this figure in naira is about 2 million naira. And right here, I made over $8,000 from a $2,000 deposit on my account, and $8,000 is about that's about 14 million naira for those of you who are Nigerian. And there's somebody in the team. Look at somebody in the team there. If you look, they said new trade alert. Check Trainwave. Trainwave is one of the scanners that are in the platform, and then somebody made over 5.8 million naira from this particular trade right here. And then this is one of my mentees giving a testimony. I've been able to grow 10K to 100K. Now 10K is 16 million naira, but 100K dollars, which made 110K, it's about 200 million naira that he made in the space of 1 month plus. Imagine coming here, this guy just 22. Imagine making 200 million naira as a 22 years old boy. I mean, trust me, if a parent is supposed to be proud, I know back in the days we are always proud about certificate, but this is something to be proud about. And this is one of my accounts which I deposited 3 million, and I've been able to make 20 million naira off from this account right here. And this is me placing one of my withdrawal, and this is the money entering my OPay account. And this is other result. People, Ayomide, this is a female. You could see her DP from there. So it's not only a men thing. You know what? There's a saying that what men can do, women can do better. It is in Forex. It's in this business. So, guys, thank you very much for having me on here. Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to see you. And I hope that the next result we'll be speaking about on the next call, Mr. Ken will be speaking about, will be someone from this call that let's say the person joined the call and in the next 2 weeks, Mr. Kenry is using their result as an example. Thank you very much for having me here.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you.
to Emmanuel, for just sharing that. I know you were a little bit fast because of what you're doing. And some, I know how people listen, but I just hope whoever is here right now, you filtered. Yes, you heard the money. Sometimes the money can be punishing. You just wait to 20 million naira, wait to $100,000, 10K. Like, how is that even possible? By the time you are thinking of the possibility, you're missing out on the opportunity. Everything Emmanuel shared with you right now, he did not say he was the one that did it. He leveraged a system. Put system on the chat. Okay. He leveraged a system. He was hopeful enough, believing enough to take the risk to leveraging tools and resources that other people are using. And there is a well-guided step. See, in life, there are two things. It's either you take the risk to succeed or you're going to risk failing. There is a risk that you're taking in life. For not making a decision to take a risk, you're already risking failure. Okay. So one of the things you do is, if there are going to be chances, let me take those chances that leads to my success. Because if I don't, it is happening. One of the things like I said, I love to say things from the perspective of a mentor or coach. All right. I've been in the environment. I'm not going to promise you any of those monies Mboto talked about. I'm going to bring, before I continue, okay, I'm going to bring someone, because when I got started, before I heard all these results, and these results are not old results. Some of them are last Wednesday. Okay, the day he actually called and shared on Thursday, the day before, okay, there was market runs, like he made money. He did withdrawals. They are not like old results being reprinted. No, next week when we share your result, you're going to see new results. The day I first heard result in the system, I think he shared as well. These were not the result I saw, but this is something that I did because I am coming from an environment people disbelieve a lot. In fact, you're going to grow so much. If you're not careful in this environment, you're going to start disbelieving yourself. How many of you have been there? You're going to start second guessing and doubting yourself if you truly can do something, even if the opportunity is placed ahead of you. So when I got started, I got some people in, and the first priority I gave was go test this system. Let's test this thing that these people are using. All right. And I don't want to test it from my perspective of a champion. It's easy. I would always win. There's no system you give me in the world I would always win. But I wanted other people who had no probably strong experience like I do to test this. Okay, I'm going to bring he's one of my students. Okay. Shego, are you still there? I commissioned him for one purpose only. Don't be distracted. Just follow this kind of watch the video. There's a video resource. When you come in, you're going to get into that resource and you're going to see guided step. There is a guided step to process everybody, onboard everyone, and just follow through the same thing. Okay. I don't know. Let me make you co-host. I did it before. Just share your documented result over the last couple of days based on using these scanners so far. Which scanner, name it, all right, and just share the results so far. Appreciate beginning step.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. Can you hear me loud?
I can hear you, okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share my experience with the team and tell them how well the scanner has been working for me. So let me just be fast about it. I started using this scanner last Thursday. That's over a week now, a week and 2 days. And basically, the thing about forex is wild. Like, you can't learn forex finish in a day, in months, years. People are still learning till days, months, years. People are learning, and something this scanner does for you is, will I say, it shortens your journey. There's no shortcut to success, but this scanner really shortens your journey. When they say you learn while you earn, this is the real definition of earning while you learn, because basically you can just get on with these scanners. There are various scanners on the, I don't know if you can see my screen. Oh, let me share my screen. Let me just share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Okay, yes, it's showing now.
Okay, there are various scanners on this platform. Okay, there are various, I don't know if you can see the scanners that are here on the platforms, starting from the gold, where my cursor is, starting from the gold era, the trend wave, the smart scanner, the Smartmonic, Skillshot, Sniper Pro, Supernova, and Quantum. So when I started, I decided to start from the trend wave. Like everybody, when we started, everybody were talking about the trend wave, and I was like, okay, let me dive into this trend wave and see what exactly is happening there. So I started by watching some videos. There are a lot of video tutorials explaining the trend wave, and if you don't want to go through the video, there are PDFs there that you meet a lot of PDFs explaining to you. All you just need to do is read and understand. As long as you can read and understand the concept, you don't need to know everything about forex. You don't need, just even if you know everything about forex, forget for that moment, forget the things you know, and just upload your brain with this new set of information from this scanner. So when you download the PDF, you go through the PDF 2-3 times over and over again while watching videos and looking at the scanner. So this, you can see the PDF clear, right?
Yeah.
So looking at this, when you open the scanner, these are the icons you see on these icons that are on the PDF. These are the icons you see on the scanner. These are the icons here. All these gibberish that are on the scanner, all these lines and everything, they are exactly what is here written on the PDF with explanations. Once you know the confirmations, let me scroll down to where I get the confirmations. Okay, just to fasten your steps, you can go to page 10. When you get hold of the scanner, you go to page 10 and everything you need is right there on the screen. When you open the scanner and you check for you might have a particular choice of pairs, currency pairs that you love trading. When you open them, you see an entry you see an exit, two line, and you see an invalidation, which means this scanner gives you your entry point, your invalidation point. You just need to measure the amount of pips you want to take with your ruler, measure the amount of pips using your proper risk management. So let me read out the confirmation. Okay, I documented when I started taking it on a Thursday. I documented all my trades. Is this clear enough? You can see it, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing your documentation. You are still on the scanner, the confirmation of the scanner.
Oh, I've left there.
No, you are still on, the screen is still on the confirmation of the scanner.
Oh. How about now?
No, it's still on this confirmation. So you have to share that screen. You're not sharing the screen yet. Okay, you're not sharing your whole screen. Maybe you have to share your whole screen to be able to see it. You're just sharing your web, I guess.
Okay. I've seen it. You can see my whole screen now, right?
Yes, but very tiny.
Yeah, I'll make it.
Good, yeah.
So I started documenting the trades. I didn't document my Friday trade. I think on Friday was the day I started using the scanner, where I started like watching the videos and PDFs, reading the PDFs of the scanner. So I started documenting on Friday. You can see the date. And trust me, documenting trade will really, really help you because you get to go back and read it. Even your documentation, you would be like, oh, this is why I took this trade. There was a day I took a trade. And I was like, why did I take the trade? Though the trade hit TP, and I was looking for the reason why I took the trade. I just had to go back to my documentation and so, oh, these are the reasons why. So my confirmations for taking trades include, firstly, I check out the entry. If the current price is around this my entry area, can you see where the scanner puts the entry area? As long as my current price is around this entry area, that's my first confirmation. I know, okay, this is a trade that is ready to be taken. Once I get that confirmation, I go back to my confirmation book. I check for, then that's this first confirmation under the long condition. Long signal after downward trend plus retracement to the level of, you don't need the big grammars. Once you just understand the concept. The second confirmation is stochastic being cooled off and is crossing over. Once you check on your stochastic at the bottom, you should see your stochastic at the bottom. All this green and red line at the bottom of my screen are the stochastic and the RSI. So once it's either at the top or at the bottom, getting ready to be curved up or down, you know, okay, the stochastic is getting ready to be cooled off. That's the second confirmation to get in a trade. The third confirmation is for a buy position, which is the long, it's either above the SMA or the EMA is also crossing over. The SMA and EMA, like I said from the beginning of when you go to the top of this PDF, you see all the icons and what they mean. So sometimes I even forget what some icons mean. I have to go back to this top to check that, oh, this is what the EMA is. And again, I go back to the confirmation and go back to the scanner to confirm, oh, these are your EMA. As you can see, there are some wavy lines on the charts, these red wavy lines and the other blue wavy lines. So for a sell, for a buy, it said your price have to be above, and for a sell, your price has to be below. As you can see, the candlestick is below this red and blue EMA and SMA, and this is a sell, meaning this is a really good trade to take. And this was on Friday. I think the market closed on Friday. So this was on the Friday. If I had seen this trade on Friday, I would have taken this trade. Because going into next week, I'm very sure this trade is going to sell. That is the third confirmation. And the next confirmation is for a long position, you see your diamond, your green ribbon, and your green kick emoji. Like I said, if you can't remember what it means, you go back to the top again. You check what diamond means here. As you can see, this diamond indicates buy. I hope you all can see what I'm talking about. As you can see, this diamond indicates buy. So once you get this diamond, as you can see on the screen, there's a diamond here. So these are just the confirmations you use to know when and how to get into a trade without much analysis. So these are the trades I took and the confirmations, and I even had to add the takeouts. So in case a trade hits an SL, I'll know, okay, these are the reason why the trade hits SL. And since then, I have not, like, I had an 100% win rate on all trades I've taken right from last week Thursday up to this Thursday. I didn't take trade on Friday, that was yesterday. And these are all the trades I've taken. As you can see, this scanner. You said something, sir?
I said beautiful.
As you can see, these are all the trades I've taken from Thursday. This is a week trade, I think, yes. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades and 7 wins, no loss. That is amazing. This is nothing short of amazing. Like, even if you want to analyze trades by yourself, before you get a trade, before you have to wait, this scanner just saves you all the stress. What I would just advise you is, you don't need to overthink. Just forget the things you know and just open your mind, open your heart to the scanner and just read and understand. Thank you very much, sir, for having me on this call. And I hope you guys will abide and stay loyal to the scanner.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Shegun. I made the decision that he should take his time. When he shared the last time, many people actually say, oh, we don't really understand. Normally, we don't do this on a call where we're trying to get people to just, because sometimes people can just, maybe for those of you that are new, what are these things? It still look complex. I mean, if you think what was shared right now, okay, just share your thoughts. Does it make it look easy, even if you're not a trader right now, knowing that there is a guided step of confirmation to follow, what to follow, and how to get the result? They give you the result, they give you the trade idea, which is the direction, they give you the risk, and they give you the potential. Do you guys think it's easy? All right, if you have this type of setup, put easy on the chat, or put whatever you think it is on the chat. All right, let me know in the chat. There was someone I was supposed to bring up again, okay, but apparently it's in another continent, maybe their time zone, they've slept off right now. But what I did for myself when I saw this result, okay, was, okay, I myself, okay, I still want to have this proof of activity myself. So I did something, okay, that same last week, I did my own trade journal. I started the trade journal, and I'm going to continue it into, for those of you that are following me, you're going to be seeing my activity. I didn't trade on Friday, but I saw a trade, but I didn't trade because we're busy on Thursday because we're busy. I was trying to do this launch and all. But I had 2 days of trading that I'll just share quickly here on the score right now. Let me see. I'm still live, right? Just a moment. I just share so that you guys see how you get in. It's quite easy. The getting in is quite easy. So let me just share this quickly. I was supposed to have prepared. Okay, it's a short video. Guys, pardon me. I have so many videos on birthday pictures today. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, guys, I'm going to be starting a journey of journaling my trade, some of the trade entries that I'm having with some of the tools that I'm using. So here is a confirmation I just saw on Euro USD. Okay, this is the entry point. It has triggered above the entry, and that's the invalidation point. I'm taking the first TP. And if I look here, the confirmation also align on this amazing tool that up on the trend and price above. So it means blue means we should buy, and I actually got in on the trade already. Okay, so let's see what the outcome is going to be. I'm here about an hour later. Okay, so my TP level was 1.1440. Okay, and this is the trade. You can see that the market actually spiked that out. I'm out of the market already, so I've hit my goal, for this morning, based off on this trading, goal, right, on this tool and strategy. Stay put. I'm going to take more in the upcoming days. Let's go. Okay, guys, I'm going to be starting a journey of. My second trade was this. All right, so today is another day of trading, journaling the trade. So I'm in on EU again on the trend wave scanner. It's ready. Okay, and it actually got into the entry, and if I'm looking at my key short right now, it is up. It means we are good to go. Okay, so this was my entry. Time of entry was 9:58. TP level is the first TP. Okay, though the stop loss is a little over the TP, but let's just get TP1. All right, it was ready on key short, called on trend wave. Let's see how this 10 o'clock candle plays the market. So I'm back. Okay, we took the trade around 9:58. Okay, and this was the trade. This was around the entry, kind of outdated. And I told you guys our TP was 1. If you look at here, 1.1450. If you look at here right now, this is 1.1475. TP2, okay, was actually 1.1463. So it's hit TP1, it's hit TP2, okay, and boom, you can see. All right, beautiful. Another trade that I actually took was German 30, but I just took that one was German 30. All right, good, beautiful. So I myself, all right, are you guys with me? Okay, I mean, if you saw that, I hope I was sharing my screen. You guys saw that, right? Put 100 on the chat, you saw that. Same thing they explained. Okay, yeah, same thing they explained, same thing I processed, same results. Okay, now it's not about today. If you're thinking about this opportunity, if you're just thinking about today, or when I say today, your immediate action, okay, this is beautiful, I want to get it on. Some people miss their future because they consider their present, maybe the first month or your first 3 months or your first 6 months. Do yourself a favor, compound a steady result. All right. Yeah. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, sorry. So because people don't see the long-term goal, but that's what we're trying to do. Now, what I want you guys to do if you leave this call is go on a compound sheet. Compound a strategy that would work for you and will give you in a week 3% for a period of 6 months, 1 year, 1 year, 6 months, and 2 years. When you see that result, all you need is a strategy that works. If it works, it doesn't matter what finances you have right now. Some people may think, oh, I need so much money to trade. No, if I get, because of time, we're going to be doing a lot of boot camps, training, because it's not just about using this resource right now. One of the things I want to do as an educator is I want to help people the resource to manage long-term inflow. Okay, because some people don't have it. Some people are just looking for results. No, create system that will bring in the results. So money management, risk management, psychology in trading, because there's a way to actually see this type of results and manage yourself. Some people can manage themselves. These tools, can I tell you one truth? If you look through all of the tools, you probably get over 20 trades a day. Okay, using all of the scanners. Imagine a person who's not disciplined. What will happen to that person? You would overtrade. And the cases of overtrading, majorly for a lot of traders, anybody who overtrades, okay, is not following a trading routine. And any trader who's not following a trading routine will eventually lose. So you're not going to be losing because of the lack of resource. It's because of the use of that resource, bad use of a resource. Okay, so those are part of things we're going to help traders, because overwhelming result can be overwhelming. Okay, I've said a lot of things, that is highlighting the value of the system when it comes to education. You want to learn the skill, there is the learning, okay, learning live from mentors, earning live while you're learning, which is leverage, and using these tools to master decisions of trading yourself. It's incredible. Okay. Now, but one of the challenges for a lot of people, like the when I came into the system, I found that a lot of people don't have capital to trade. But I'm just going to give you guys, if you're here right now, what is it going to take you to get started on the system? Like I said, this type of system, they are elite in nature. If you want to change your finances, you have some certain level of sacrifice you have to pay. Okay. Now, when you come into the system, I'm just going to go straight right into what is going to take you to get started. Okay. This is it. This is not a normal presentation. This is actually a showcasing. Okay. So this system you come in is an elite. There's an elite and there's an entry pack. The elite pack gives you access to all of the scanners. Okay. Forex, crypto, stock. Okay. And you also have a 50 because this company is involved in Forex. Just so you guys get a little bit of uh the company is involved in travel, health, and wealth. They have physical product, they have travel product, okay, where you can actually go vacation, travel, get vouchers to travel on discount. This company is involved, and they have digital product that has to create wealth. All right, and these are the different universities that are on the platform. So you're not just learning how to trade. There are other things you could learn about social media integration. Okay, the crypto university. A lot of people are not playing that because why? They are just thinking to get survive. When you really want to, steadily increase your inflow or backflow in finance, you want to be involved in diversifying your asset into crypto. It's big. Crypto and real estate is very big. There's the finance university. Okay, there's the credit university. Most of you are in the US. There are things that are happening that is helping a lot of people make money. You don't know. Then there's the AI tool activity. You should be learning about these things, and these educations are on this platform. So don't be limited to just Forex. I'm opening it up so that you see that it's beyond. Take your time. You hear what Mboto said. He's playing golf at his young age right now. He's playing golf. He's learning to do he's diversifying because now he has time to live life. And when you have time, you realize that you're not really living before. You're just spending time. So when you come back to this, you're going to see that is what you have access to. You have access to all of the scanners, all GFU Connect Trader. There's an app that you get access to signals. Okay, you get access to all of these tools. Okay, as the elite pack owner. All right, and you have 50 free travel voucher. It means if you're going, you can get discount if you're going for maybe any trip. Then there is the entry pack of 100. That's 185. Okay. Then it actually 114 one time, but there is a entry fee of, so everything all sum up to 275, about $285. Okay. Same goes to the entry. This entry pack comes up to like 185. All right, and you only have limited resource, limited GFU live sessions, one GFU scanner. This one is all the scanners, and the scanners, they work in hand. Some of the scanners, they have different confirmation. Okay, the more scanners are framing the same trade idea that you have and see, gives you better chances, okay, of the trade probability. Okay, so this pack is available in Africa, Asia. It was actually created for the softer market, for people to just entry pack, maybe for those who want to get in, maybe upgrade later. All right, but if you really want to start the business, this is where you get started. It gets to a point where you have 4 individuals. So these are for those who, I have friends. I'm not starting alone. I'm starting with my friends, or I have people who I can share this opportunity with, and they'll get started. If you have 4, you don't have to pay for the subscription. Okay, it's gonna be free. Does this make sense? Put sense on the chat if you got that. All right, put sense on the chat if you got that. That's the entry point. Okay. Now, one of the opportunities that this platform also have, I'll just take the next 5 minutes and I share this and I get out of here. I don't know. Hold on a bit. Okay. In trading, like I said, trading is elite in nature. It means if you have money, trading is going to work more for you because you have resources to leverage. Okay. Now, those who already have resources do better, but majority of the people have trembling resources. It means probably money you borrowed, or money you borrowed money from your monthly income. That's actually, you borrowed money. It's not yours. Okay, so it belongs to your time. Okay, so if you stop giving your time, you can't have that money. So you're borrowing. So some people, they are saving. So it's trembling income. You bring that type of income into trading, chances are you're going to lose it, because why? They come with a certain type of emotions that are negative. Okay, lack. But one thing is going to help you when you have cash flow in trading. So this is just going out for people who really want to go deep. Cash flow helps trading, okay, which means the company created a system where students can become business owners and they can create cash flow because there is value. If anything that I've shared with you is valuable to you, all right, that is the same value that you can actually share with someone else. All you just need to do is put them in an environment through a system. So we have a system where you could share this value, invite people to calls. You don't even need to know how. But if you see that, oh, someone needs this while you're learning and getting your result, or you could even make yourself the result by working this over a period of time. But what I'm trying to say is this system created is a platform or an income opportunity that individuals who come in and have the system to share with others can earn from and create cash flow. Okay, it's amazing. So it starts from the executive, which means you have 4 individuals. The system runs on a binary system, which is quite incredible compared to where we're coming from, in our previous system where you have to do a whole lot of work. But through a binary system, it's actually quite easy. Binary means 2 leg. You have two your right leg and your left leg. You have 2 individuals on your right, 2 individuals on your left. When they come in, you place them. Okay, the company says, well, you have a $165 value. You're not paying for your tuition anymore. Okay, now collectively, not by your work, passive effort, all right, through a teamwork, your team grows to 7. It means you have your team goes to 14. It means you have 7 on the left, 7 on the right, and you don't have to do the work by yourself. You could actually just have an individual who came in and they have 5 friends or 6 friends on the left leg and same done on the right leg. It means you're a total team of what? 14. The company is going to what? Identify you as a silver executive, and that's $700. What this does is this now empowers your trading. You probably will be trading with $100, or $200. It don't matter at the time. But when you have this type of income, you could take $50 or $100 to go buy yourself, some beautiful stuff, get a trouser for yourself, you just upgrade yourself, go and eat, go spend $100, then take $500 and put into your trading account. Knowing that this income is recurrent and is a cash flow. Imagine you're doing 5% a weekly basis. All right. What's going to happen? The thing is, a lot of people have money, but the percentage they are making. So we may be in a trading session right about now, and I'll call a trade. Same trade, okay, that's probably going to give you a percentage in growth. So if you're trading with $1,000, a percentage means you made an extra $10. Okay, but if you're trading with $100, that's $1. You probably wouldn't appreciate. So the more money you have, the more income you'd appreciate. That's why a lot of people over leverage. Some people are not trading because they are bad traders. Their results are bad because what they are doing in trading is bad. Over leveraging. You're risking more than you are willing to lose. Okay, so these are the bad experiences that a lot of people have. But when you have an income that is funding your trading, this is what's going to happen over time. The pressure of making instant money is not going to be there because now you have passive income. Now you have steady strategies that is giving you a certain percentage, all right, every single week or every single day. You're going to appreciate it more. It grows to GOAT Executive, which is $1,000 every month, and it's broken down into weekly. You earn $208 when you have 30 individuals, 15 on your left, 15 on your right. Okay, and we have individuals in Nigeria right now who are making this money. The young individual who spoke to you, all right, who was talking about his trading. Some of you were just, oh, how is this possible? He funded 3 million and made 20 million, 12 million. This is crazy. But this is how crazy it is. He's able to take the kind of risk that he's taking in trading because he has passive income from this same company. He's at $5,000 in income from this company. All right. So you can see, imagine how his trading account is going to have volume, and he has volume to trade. Okay. He made $1,200 every single week just by having what? A total of 225 individuals that he didn't have to be the one to bring them in the business. Start up something that has value is going to grow over time. He told you he's been in the business for a year. Imagine what a year has accumulated into a family. Okay, you don't know what you're going to start today that's going to be a movement tomorrow. All right, just because you take the decision today. All right, the last time you guys came, all right, our leader, one of the leaders, the African rep of this company, who's my direct partner, in this opportunity, he is at the level. Okay, I'm just going to skip all of this. He's at the level of of a blue diamond. He earned $100,000 monthly. Okay, this is passive income, meaning while he's sleeping, he can earn this money. I don't know what you want to do in trading. I don't know what your 6 month, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year goal looks like. But I want you to go beyond what this year looks like, what 2025 holds. I need you to start thinking what 2030 is going to look like for you financially. Can you aim that over the next 2-3 years of my life, I want to plant myself where I make $10,000 on a monthly basis with combined income, whether passively or actively in trading. This opportunity has it, and we have the right system and mentorship to help those who are willing to work it. Okay, if what we've shown you so far, you think, you agree that it works, that is all you need to take action. Any further question, all right, is going to be, how am I going to get started? Okay, and what do I need to do after I start? You're going to be guided. Okay, but any question that comes off that, I promise you, those questions are going to be based on your past experience, doubt, and fears. And one of the ways you can help yourself is live above them. Okay, trust in those who have gone ahead of you. Okay, and make a decision to start trading on your own. I've always said, before I got to the level I am right now, there's never been a success that I know, okay, in isolation. Trading with system, with community, it's quite very powerful when it comes to success. You can't dig this success journey on your own. If you know how to do it, you would already have done it. Okay, it's been a privilege and a pleasure, and I want to thank each and every one of you for taking out this last, 1 hour, 20 minutes to hearing our information. We're willing to take anyone who's ready to get started hand. Or I will take you by hand and lead you. We will do right by making sure you get. See, we're doing things differently right now. If you come in your first 2 week committed to getting result, that is what we want. And we believe that if you have result, friends are going to get started with you. All right. So make that decision, get started. Reach out to the person who placed you on this call. If you're in that group, all right, you can actually send a message. You can actually pick my number and DM me presently. Okay, if I got you in this group, but if someone got you on this call, you want to reach out to them, and the question you want to be asking is, I need to get started. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.